What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Crew 2 video. Today we're looking at a brand new car for the collection, as you guys can probably already tell from the thumbnail and the title of this video, and we're looking at it, this beautiful red Huracan. Now this is an absolute stunner. It's the second most expensive supercar next to the hypercars and any drag or drift cars, but let's just jump right into it. We're gonna buy it here right now. And I'm not sure if I'm going to go with the red. I'm probably going to change it once we get to the garage, but we'll go over all the original colors it has. So it has this nice orange, which is really nice and probably the one I'm going with. Beautiful white, you can never go wrong with a white Huracan. A baby blue, another red, or that's the same red that it was on. A yellow, dark gray, blue, black, and another unique orange for the car. So I actually think I like that orange a little bit better, but you know what we're doing? We're going with white because we're going to change it anyway. So we get 4 different style of rims. I'll show you all 4 of these. I kind of rushed through them. So 2 different styles, but 2 different colors for each style. So we're going to go with number 2. Now this car is going to cost us $623,000. So we're going to actually spend that right now. It brings us down to $1.5 million, which is still a lot of money, so no big deal. I'm super pumped to get this into the garage and see what sort of customizations we can do. Quickly, we'll bring it around this little circle here, just kind of hear the sound of it, and it crackles. It's so nice. We'll quickly go into the interior view, and that's one thing I really like about Lamborghinis, are the interior is absolutely stunning. It's kind of like a fighter jet. Ooh, did you hear that pop? That was really nice. Alright, so we're just going to jump right back into the garage. Okay, so we're back in our garage. As you can see, the Lamborghini Huracan has been delivered to our garage, and it's sitting right in the middle, and it's ready for upgrading. So we're going to jump right into it. We kind of went over the official colors of the Huracan that you can get a little bit earlier, so I'll quickly go through them. I'm very surprised that green is not actually available as an official color for Lamborghini, but nonetheless you can go over to standard if you wanted a color like green, and you can change it all the way. You can go to metallic and any single other option that's available. So right now we're going to leave it white. I kind of have an idea of what we're actually going to do to this car. We are going to put a livery on it, and the one that we're going for is to kind of spice it up like a Perfomante Huracan. So the one I had in mind, I already kind of went through these, but it's this one right here. It adds the little stripes on the bottom next to the skirt, and then it also adds a black roof, and it blacks out the front bumper as well. So I think that one looks really good, so we will get that one. We'll go over the visual parts. Now I have already gone through these as well and kind of got an idea of what I want to do, but there are a lot of parts that we can actually upgrade the Huracan with, and that's what we're going to go through. So the hood, there's 6 different options, and the one I decided to go with is number 2. This one just adds a little bit of spice. I'm not sure if those are vents or little divots in the hood, but it does add quite a aggressive look to the Lamborghini, and that's why I've added it. My next choice on the Huracan would be just the plain hood. I'm not a huge fan of these little vents on the front of the hood, so that's why we went with this one, just because it's on the rear and it kind of makes it look more aggressive. The front bumper, there's not much that we can see on it. There are 8 different options, but the one I ended up going with was the very last one that was available, which is number 2 for me right now because I already own it. But this one adds a carbon fiber splitter on the bottom, and it just makes it look, again, more aggressive compared to all the other ones. And it also changes the headlights from, actually the original were darker, but some of the different bumpers changes the headlight color, as you can see, just to a lighter bulb. We're going to leave it with the dark gray. Now going over the front fender, I wasn't a huge fan of what you could do to this, but if you guys like it better, if you guys think I should put it on it, then let me know down in the comments. But it's a little vent on the fender at the top, just allowing more air to get down to the brakes, and I think that's a functional vent, I believe, and I believe that's exactly what it's for, just because those brakes are so big. But we didn't put it on, but again, if you guys think I should put it on, let me know down in the comments below. For the rims, I did want to go with like a Huracan Perfomante rim. However, I wasn't able to find the best one. I can't remember exactly what the Perfomante rim looks like, but this one is semi close, so I went with that, and I just blacked them out. There are like 85 different options for the rims, so you can have all the time in the world to put your favorite rims on it and make it look really nice. Caliber color, I think we're doing the very standard color, which is red for every single car that we've owned. I threw the red ones on. It looks really good. Goes with the red stripe on the bottom as well. Now the side mirrors, normally I would put them to carbon fiber. However, when I went and checked out the second option, it has the little flag on it, the green, white, and red flags on the mirrors, and I'm not a huge fan of that, so I just kept them stock with body color. For the skirt, there's two different options. The first one's the matte black option. The second one turns it into a carbon fiber option. That's the one I went with. Of course, whenever there's carbon fiber, I'm throwing it on the car most of the time. So rear fender, there's two different options as well. Sorry it got dark. It's nighttime in the game, so it's very dark, but there's two different options. One's the glass back for the engine cover, and one is a, I don't even know what to call this, but it's just like a layered level that protects the engine as well. I kept it glass. I like seeing the engine, especially when you're driving in third person. You can see the engine while you're driving. It looks very, very good. Next up is the rear wing. There's four different options. Of course, I went with the one that kind of resembles the Lamborghini Perfomante or Huracan Perfomante, which is this one, number 2, and it's a carbon fiber wing. However, there are four options, or three different options from just having it plain, but four different choices that you can choose from, and that's the one I went with. So rear bumper, 8 different options. Think it's the same as the front of the front bumper, but there's a whole bunch of them. The very last ones with the exhaust being way up by the taillights, I do not like that at all. I don't know if you guys do or not, but what I ended up going with was I just kept it stock, and I added a little bit of carbon fiber just under the rear taillights. Interior color, now it was kind of cool. I'll just jump into it just to play around with it. I am leaving it black, but interior style, you can change it, so you can change half and half and make it look really cool. If I was to do, actually I really like the red. I may go with the red, because if you leave it black, if you leave it like the standard color, you can't upgrade it at all. So I can't even jump in to do any of this. But last time when I was looking at it, I didn't really like it. And oh my goodness, you can do like just red stitching. Like, that looks really good. I think I'm going to play around with interiors more often, but adding the red to it is kind of cool. But I think I'm going to go with just the, I don't even know, it's hard to tell. Let me know down in the comments for this one as well if I made the wrong choice. But I'm going with the black interior with the red stitching everywhere. I think that looks great. The interior material, so one's probably like a standard leather or standard cloth, and the other one's Alcantara. So I'm definitely going with that one. And interior insert, so there's 3 different ones that you can have. You can either have all that silver that's everywhere, like the shiny chrome, or you can have carbon fiber, which of course I'm going with, or you can have just like a standard glossy black. So, and that also looks really good, but the carbon fiber in the interior definitely makes it look really, really good. So that's the only thing I changed my mind about. That's actually very cool. Looks good. Performance is just, I put all the best parts on it that I could. Just kind of beefed it out and made it look really good. So there you have it. There's the Lamborghini Huracan Perfomante style. I really want the Perfomante to come to the game, because the performance compared to just a standard Huracan is night and day. It's a totally different car. So it would be really cool if that car came. I'm not too sure how they're doing the car system in this game, whether they're adding a couple cars a month or whatnot, but It would be cool if they did. Now, one question I have for you guys: every time I come to my garage, my cars are always changed. Like, they're different cars every time. Is there a way I can lock these cars into position so it's always that car? I'm playing on PlayStation 4, so if there is a way, let me know down in the comments below. But other than that, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you guys next time. I'm out.